Yo, wanted to talk about Hindustani music. What's up, Danny? What's up, my brother? Uh, Hindustani music is music from India and Pakistan, that region. Um, the main instruments are sitar and tabla. Tabla is two different drums that they use, and most people are familiar with Ravi Shankar. He was friends with George Harrison. He was on Dick Cavett, and uh, he did some things at that time. He was at the Woodstock Festival. He was at Monterey Pop Festival. He was very, very popular then. And until the day he died, he was popular. A guy who's not popular is called Alla Rakha. Alla Rakha. Allarkha. And he played the tabla, the drums. Whenever Ravi was playing on a Dick Cavett or whatever, he got all the attention. Alla Rakha got none of the attention. Nobody gave a rat's ass about Alla Rakha. Maybe because he's bald and older, and Ravi had beautiful hair and he's good looking. Maybe, and maybe because Ravi played a melodic instrument and Alla Rakha played a percussive instrument. But for whatever reason, Shankar is remembered by history, and Alla Rakha is perhaps forgotten, at least in the West. I'm sure, in his native Pakistan, he's revered, but not throughout the world. So it's a shame. But I can't do anything other than give my opinion on the internet. But Hindustani music is wonderful. It's of course very different from Western music. They don't have a lot of harmony. What they do have is rhythmic cycles. Rhythmic cycles that can range from like 3 beats, 2 beats to over 100 beats. For example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are some Western examples of rhythmic cycles. In Hindustani music, it's the sky's the limit. Those guys are counting on a level that no one else can match. It's really a kind of math. And they say that music is math. Oh, there are similarities, but the closest kind of music that comes to math, I think, might be Hindustani music because of the counting and the drum. The drums that they play, the tabla, they are able to produce the sounds of the language of that region. So there's like a sound that's like ta. There's another sound that's like ding, you know, and and he has to know how to do all those things. That's very interesting. It does lack harmony, and one could say that it lacks structure because Hindustani music is kind of like jazz. You could say like with jazz, there's like a head. It's like a written down composition. Everybody plays it in the first part of the piece, and then they improvise. And like 80% of the performance is the improvisation on the head, on the tune. And I suppose Hindustani music is similar on that level. In that respect, it's uh, mostly improvised on a certain beat cycle. Excuse me, pardon me, my colors. So it's all about the counting. There are, of course, many scales that are involved, and that's part of the color. The thing I love the most about Hindustani music is the way that it starts in a meditative way. It starts in a slow tempo. And over the course of minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, the tempo increases. And at the very end, it's like you're moving at the speed of light. Like you got to listen to like something common, like the Monterey Pop Festival, Ravi Shankar, like the last couple of minutes. And they're doing something with tempo. It's like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And they're like, I don't do it justice, but it's the most beautiful accelerando. It's the most beautiful acceleration in music, is what they do, and it's all about the energy because it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be like something that accompanies like meditation, yoga, and that sort of thing. It's not just music for music's sake. Like in the West, we have music for music's sake, but I think in the East, it was used for meditation and other purposes. It wasn't just music for music's sake. I know I'm boring everybody. You want to hear a lot of drama. You want to hear a lot of screaming. You want to hear a lot of name calling. I really can't do a lot of that unless I have it in my face and I have to respond to it. No thanks. So back to Hindustani music. Yeah, the acceleration. Listen to the last few minutes of the Ravi Shankar with Alla Rakha, my man, Alla Rakha. Last few minutes, Monterey Pop Festival. It's on YouTube. At the end, so you can see Mickey Dolenz at the end. He's like, "Ooh, he's in love. He's in love with them." He should be. I'm not really mocking his reaction. And there's a couple of babes. Oh my God. The cameraman was searching out for the babes because he found a couple of women who are like supermodels in the audience. And they're, of course, in love with Ravi Shankar. They should be. But I'm not sure they were in love with Alla Rakha. And for me, Alla Rakha is on a higher level than Ravi. Anyway, um, did I have anything else to say? Oh, yeah. Beat cycles, beat cycles, beat cycles. Like Money, Pink Floyd. Bong, ba da dum, bong, 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 ba da dum, bong, 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 bong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a strange one. 7. A meter of 7. And Metallica. Say what you will about Lars Ulrich. He's not a good drummer and all that. They have the same thing in their music. They'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and they'll throw in an odd measure of an odd meter. They change the meter up. People don't notice that in Metallica. Um, it's worth checking out. Listen to I don't know, and Justice. Listen to And Justice for All, and count the beats. Count the beats as it goes along. You'll see that it goes from 4, and then it goes to like 6, and there's a measure of 5 or whatever. It's cool stuff. Yeah. So, oh, and the Archie verse. I pray for Archie. He doesn't seem to me a well man physically. I wish him 1,000 years, 100 years of life, l'chaim. But we have to face reality. He's under a lot of stress. Nobody can do this. This live streaming stuff is stressful. I don't want to do it every day. I don't know how he does 3 hours, and they complain that he's not engaged. I wouldn't be engaged either. Johnny Carson did 5 nights a week for a few months out of the year. The rest were like reruns. And he had like writers and a whole staff doing everything. And he was, of course, a genius. So Archie's just burnt out. He's completely burnt out. That's why he's going on these trips to these places, because he's burnt out. And it's understandable. And the sharks are swimming. I'm not a shark. I'm like a pitiful nothing. There's 2 people watching right now. I might get 50 views on this video. Go watch the other lady's stream. See how many thousand views she gets. I'm not one of the sharks. I'm not a danger to Archie. I'm not good looking. I'm not attractive physically. I only have what's in my mind and perhaps in my fingers. Beyond that, I'm as boring as anybody else. So thanks for watching. Good night.